Hi, I'm Steve Hingle with MidlifeCrisisCoaching.com. Today's post is called What is the Midlife Transformation? We've all heard the term midlife crisis. We imagine a gray-haired man buying a red convertible sports car and having an affair with a woman in her 20s. And this version does exist, but there's a broader, more common version of the midlife crisis, more aptly called Midlife Transition or Midlife Transformation. It's an anxious time when we ask questions like, what am I doing with my life? What am I here to do? Do I still want to be with my spouse? The midlife transition may be triggered by a loss, or it may be a sense of dissatisfaction that creeps up on you, especially as it becomes more obvious that you won't live forever. If you're reading this, then you're likely in the midst of this transition. As uncomfortable as this time feels for you, I want to assure you that this is a great time to be alive. These questions mean that you're waking up from a life that no longer fits. And what you'll be moving into is a life with more authenticity, more integrity, more purpose, more connection, and more aliveness. It's truly an adventure. Joseph Campbell said, "We must be willing to let go of the life we planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us." In the midlife journey, you need to let go of what no longer fits for you, to let go of what you once were and what you thought you wanted, to let go of the past, and to let go of your old story. And then to ask, what's my new story? So you might be asking, does that mean I should quit my job or my marriage? I'm never going to tell you to do that. But I will say this. Every job has its challenges, and every relationship has its challenges. You might notice patterns that repeat in your relationships with your bosses and your partners. These people might annoy you and frustrate you in similar ways. To some Buddhist monks, an annoying person is a great spiritual teacher. The monk may seek out people who annoy them, because these people teach the monk understanding and compassion. Life may seem to be a constant struggle for you. You can fight it, or you can run away from it, but the real war is not out there. It's within you. There's a dragon in you, and you can't kill it because it's a part of who you are. Instead, you've got to listen to it. Try to understand it, and ultimately make peace with it. When you make peace with yourself, the world around you will be more peaceful. In the midlife journey, you have to take a hard look at yourself and take responsibility for your life. Let go of the parts of your old life that no longer fit, and spend time in the unknown. Adventure is not for the faint of heart. It's no wonder people self-medicate and try to reclaim their adolescence. Part of us wants to go back even further, to have someone else take care of us and make all the hard decisions for us. But to step into full adulthood is to step into authenticity, purpose, and mature love. Regression only delays the growth required at this time. Another part of the crisis is realizing that you're getting older and that the reality of your mortality starts to set in. I recommend taking a hard look at aging, death, and dying. You may be fearful of this exercise or think it's morbid, but it's one of the most life-affirming things you can do. Though many in America look down on our elder citizens, other traditions value elders for their wisdom, leadership, inner peace, and the ability to bestow blessings on the younger generations. These elder abilities arise naturally from the consciousness and integrity created during the midlife journey. And there are conscious communities awaiting new elders to step forward. As you learn to accept aging and mortality, anxiety will drop away. You'll feel more alive, and you'll begin stepping joyfully into the role of the elder. As you become more aware of your patterns and heal internal conflicts, you'll get more comfortable with who you are and clear about what you really want. As you clean up the past and take responsibility, your relationships will become cleaner, with mature love taking the place of adolescent drama. As you discover new purpose in your life, each day will become a practice in living passionately. There have been many times in my life when I've allowed fear to keep me from doing what I love, to keep me from connecting with people, and to keep me from being my most authentic self. But my friend, I am done with that. Life is meant to be lived. I deserve it, and you deserve it. You are meant to be exactly who you are. In a story, the dragons, the villains, the challenges, and the brush with death are all there for a reason. They bring out the best in the hero. When John F. Kennedy announced that we would go to the moon, he said that we do things like climb mountains and go to the moon, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Your challenges call you to become something greater, to go from being the everyday man to being the hero. Welcome to the adventure. Namaste.